Welcome back to Weems Motor Co. Here we are at the Sons of Speed Tennessee Jam, ready to take the Dolly Mongrel on the track for the first time ever. Stick around. Alright guys, so here is the deal. Never rode this motorcycle before, have no idea about the drive ratios or anything going on with it. So today is test and tune. We're gonna figure out if we actually have the gearing right for this motorcycle. Never rode this bike. We ran it on the rollers. We know the engine runs. We'll see how it rides. But before we do that, I just wanted to say a huge shout out to my sponsors, Odin Manufacturing and also Lowbrow Customs for making this happen. I am excited, I'm nervous. Let's see what happens. It goes around the track, and the problem is it really wants to go. So the gearing on this bike is not right. It actually wants to go too fast, which is, most people would say a good problem to have. Well, but for me, not a good problem. So I want to be able to peak this thing out in the straightaways rather than continuing going fast, because no brakes. It is what it is, people. So we're gonna do a little bit of adjustments on it, get the bike back out there, do a little bit more test and tuning. Engine's running great, it's just that gearing ratio. We don't have the gears that we need here. We need to go larger in the back. I only brought front sprockets. That's not gonna help us. It's only gonna make us wanna go even faster. So, let's see what we can do and see if we can find a wheel and see if we can get it right. All right, so here's the scenario. We do not have the gears to make this motorcycle slow down enough, so I remembered there being a British motorcycle shop in Columbia, Tennessee called Bikes and Bits. So I make a phone call to Fred over at Bikes and Bits and say, hey, do you have a larger rear sprocket and a bolt-on drum? And he's like, of course I do, because Fred's got all kinds of cool stuff there. So running over to Columbia, it's only about 30, 40 miles away from the racetrack. Running over here really quick, grabbing up a drum with a bolt-on sprocket that is a 52 that should put us at the right ratio to at least slow down and accelerate through the corners. My brother over here, gonna put him to work tonight, changing out that rear sprocket. He's like, yay! This is racing, folks. This is the way it is. He's gotta go buy some parts. Just happy that somebody had some of that stuff. So let's go grab it. All right, quick stop over at Bikes and Bits in Columbia. If you have a British motorcycle and you're in Tennessee and you're looking for parts, go over, check out Fred. He was able to hook us up with a drum that has a bolt-on sprocket and a 51 tooth sprocket to go on this, so maybe it'll gear it up. Obviously here at Weems Motor Co, we like to make things pretty, so we're gonna hang this up in a tree. We're gonna rattle can it black so it matches the rest of the bike, and then we're gonna get it bolted up and get it switched out. So tomorrow we'll be able to do some laps and really have a good time with it. So let's get this thing painted. That'll do. That'll do, let's get it done. Well, day 2, practice day 2, and it's not looking good here, folks. The rain has come in. It's drizzling. That track is as smooth as wet ice, slippery, not conducive for what we're doing. We're hanging out, sticking around the tent. Maybe I'll walk around, talk to some of my buddies here, some of the other fellow racers, see how they're doing. And we'll see what happens with this weather, and if we can get this track dried up, possibly might get us another practice run in. I need it. We got that new sprocket on there, so hopefully that helps with the gearing process. But all else fails, hey, we'll get on that track tomorrow, do our laps, and walk away being happy as we participated in the Sons of Speed. Let's go see who we can catch up with. All right, so Sons of Speed, Tennessee Jam.
Yes, sir.
We're all hunkered down, walking through the mud, keeping our fingers crossed, right?
Yes, this rain's gonna stop, hopefully.
We're gonna stop this rain, and if all else, we'll get out there tomorrow and lay down some track times. But this is my good friend, also from Florida.
That's right, Tampa Bay, baby.
All the way up here in Tennessee. What bike did y'all guys bring? I know you brought a couple, but
we brought the our Sinatra 45. It's a hot rod. It's running really good. We're hoping we do good. We did a gear change yesterday.
I had to do a gear change too.
And we brought our brand new 27. It's a board tracker, but we kind of set it up a little different. We kind of went dirt bike style with it because of Tennessee. We're gonna.
Well, there's dirt here. Well, more mud than dirt.
There's
right
a little
now,
more mud than dirt, so it should fit in really good, man.
Well, let's go check out his bikes in the trailer, see what they got here, and then we're gonna go back and probably take a little nap. Wait for this rain to get out of here.
Sounds good.
All right, let's go see these bikes. Rainy day at the racetrack. People hiding away in their tents, and I said, if it's gonna be miserable like this, I want to be able to find some enjoyment. So look what we're doing. Got the ribeyes on the grill, got some Brussels sprouts and some potatoes steaming. We're gonna find some enjoyment in the midst of all of this rain. Yeah, let's do this. Sons of Speed, Tennessee Jam.
Oh, wait.
No, this is how we do it. He has no clue. This is, if you don't know who this is, you have missed out on everything. This is Michael Lichter. He was the guy in that last video who was riding the motorcycle backwards, and legend in the motorcycle community for your photography. And I am super stoked to call you a friend. So thank you, Michael.
It's kind of sucker punch, though. It's like, just turn that thing on.
Just go for it. That's how we do it at Weems Motor Co. We're just like, no prep, no script. And, you know, we're here in Tennessee at the Sons of Speed race, 10 Jam. Day 2, we're being rained out.
We are.
And it's fine because we're all here together. We're having a good time.
All hanging.
Millions. I'm going to say you've taken millions of pictures in your career.
I've never even thought about it.
I'm sure. If there's one image that you hold dearest to your heart, the one image that you captured, whether it's motorcycle content or anything else, is there one image that you just, like, when you look at it, you're like, this moment, this time, this was like, I felt like the fulfillment of my career? What would that image be? Hard, right?
Yeah, I don't know that I could do it. It's like kids, you don't want to pick a favorite, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And, you know, the other thing is it changes too. You know, like every day is different. I go out and it's like, what are you going to capture today? And you don't know what's around the turn. You just keep walking and looking and seeing what's in front of you. So you got to take it like that. So I don't know that I pick a favorite. I have a bunch of photos I really like.
Right.
And people say, oh, did you get a great shot today? I said, I don't know.
Hopefully we'll find out when we sit behind the laptop.
Yeah, you know, I never prejudge because anything can happen. You know, you could be off just a little bit. It could be a little bit out of focus or something not right. So I just just take it as it comes. And what was a favorite yesterday probably won't be my favorite today or tomorrow. Keep changing.
I have a good friend of mine that says you're only as funky as your last cut. He's a musician, so that last track you laid, you know, that's kind of like the last thing people will remember you. Because the way technology is now, it's like social media, it's so fast moving.
Exactly.
Like what was cool yesterday is not cool today, and it's like that's hard.
I've said that for years too, and it's kind of pressure. Like people say, oh, you know, you're so good at this and all that, and it's like I'm only as good as my last shot.
Yeah.
You know, and is what I did yesterday, and sometimes it's not that good, and you go,
but you don't stop. You keep going.
You got to keep going.
You take the next picture, you build the next bike, you take the next ride, and
you put one foot in front of the other and just see where it takes you. Keep going. I'm 45 years shooting motorcycles, you know, and last night, I was up late looking at what I shot yesterday to see what did I do wrong? How can I make it better? Right? I mean, sure, the good stuff reported to me. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Right. But it's the bad stuff that goes, how do I change that to make that work?
The years and years of experience is well worth what you do and inspiring all these young bucks coming up. And I say young bucks, I'm 45. I'm probably pretty young too in the scene, but thank you for what you do.
Oh,
I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing the next image that comes through the lens of Michael Lichter's camera. So if you guys aren't following Michael Lichter, where do they find you on Instagram?
Michael Lichter Photography on Instagram, and lichterphoto.com on the web. As far as my website, I have hundreds and hundreds of shoots on there.
And they can go in and purchase images and everything right through your website. And it's really cool. He has a cool feature on his website where you go to the search and you can type in a person's name and it'll pull up all of the database of all the images that you've taken of that person.
Like Jared Weems.
Like me! Go check out the pictures that he's done of me. Probably one of my favorite, and I didn't even know. You're so sneaky. He's sneaky when he takes pictures. He hides in the corner and like every once in a while you'll see him come out. But there was this picture, we were at the TMMR last year, and I was riding around on a mini bike, and just this you could see the smile on my face, the joy of riding a little mini bike around the camp, and he caught that image, and I didn't know he was doing it. So thank you for that. And those are, you know, pictures that I'll cherish and my kids will cherish for the rest of our lives. So.
And what I love doing is photographing people having a great time, enjoying life, and doing what they do, and doing what they love.
Well, tomorrow I'm going to be enjoying life. I'm going to be racing around that racetrack. You're going to be taking pictures of me, and I am looking forward to seeing how that comes out. Right?
Jared, thanks so much. I'm looking forward to watching more of your videos.
Yay! Go check out Michael, and we're going to go see what we can do else on this video while it's raining.
Jared, thanks so much.
Thank you, sir. You guys hang out.
Guys, we got a real short window here. We got about an hour practice starting at 4 o'clock. Has to be right till 5 o'clock because EMS has to leave at 5. So I know everybody wants to get on track, but one, we can't have 30 bikes on there all out there at the same time. So come on out, and then Harry might have to stage up here for a minute and then get off. We're going to let a few bikes on, let a few bikes off, see how the track is, and then we'll go from 4 to 5 o'clock.
Well, the rain had ceased, track's dried up, got a few bikes out doing some test and tune laps. Already had a couple guys go down, but not sure if I want to get out there yet. These 45s are slipping its life. And they're brave enough to push them hard too. Not too shabby. Why not? You only live once, right? We got to take this thing out there on the track and figure out if this new sprocket is going to do what it's supposed to do. All right, let's see. Nervous. All right, we're going around the track. Little engine braking. Try to hold the line here. Not bad. Racing with the Sons of Speed. Well, testing and tuning on a sketchy track. We'll see how this keeps going. Throttle off, kill the ignition, get a little bit of slow down action. Ooh, a little slippery right there. Back on the ignition, back in the throttle coming through. Ooh, spinning. Off the throttle, off the ignition. Working that ignition as my brake. Listen, folks, this is not for the faint of heart. My heart is beating hard right now. Woo-hoo! These little guys on these 45s ripping and dipping. I'm just happy to be going in a circle, guys. Bumpy right here, bumpy right here. All coming out of these corners, man. Super tough. We racing out here with no brakes, people. We crazy! I didn't die. Talk about adrenaline, 1000%. Bike's running good. I think we're ready for this race tomorrow. How well we'll compete, who knows? I'm just out there to have a great time. We're here to participate and have good time and riding safe. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Sons of Speed, Tennessee Jam, and the guy who was inspired to bring all of this to not only spectators, but us racers, Billy Lane. If you don't know him, do your research. This guy is one of the legends in our motorcycle community. So Billy, what inspired you to start this, to get these bikes out here, to get them on the track?
You know, I've always liked old motorcycles. When I started riding, I couldn't afford anything new, so I was into old stuff. And then I, started following guys. I go to the antique meets and following guys like Dale Waxler and Michael Lang over here, and watching these guys race antique motorcycles. And they were doing it only in that small community of antique motorcycle people, and I wanted to bring it to the general mass motorcycle public, because this is where Daytona Bike Week, Sturgis Rally all came from motorcycle races and then turned into a pub crawl.
Yeah.
And we want to bring exhaust fumes back to it.
Yeah, bring the gas and the fumes back to it. And man, I tell you what, I'm super humbled to be part of this, having first time on the track, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's hyper focus or just a lot of fear. I have to say it's probably a lot of fear, because no brakes, no gearboxes. But Billy, we thank you for having us out here, man, and I'm stoked to be a part of it. Stoked to get down to Daytona and do it on the asphalt too, my friend.
Here.
Yes, sir. Well, you guys make sure you follow Billy on Instagram. Make sure you're following Sons of Speed. Go check them out, and let's see what happens on this track.
All right.
I'm racing against him, so we'll see what happens, all right?
I just want to thank you guys. What a great day we have today to go racing after the yesterday, and we're just praying for you. Be safe out there, have a lot of fun too. But if we can bow our heads together. Father, we thank you for this amazing day that you have given us to race. Father, I thank you for each and every person here, Father. This is family. And just as we're hanging out yesterday and the days before, Father, I thank you for each and every person here. I pray for safety for every racer on the track, Father, for all the crew, everybody, that there's safety. Keep the tires down, keep the sunshine up, Father, on them, and let them have a great day racing. We pray for the fans and that, and we thank you for allowing us to be able to do what we love and to watch what we love, Father. And when again, we just pray for everyone's safety day in your holy and precious name. And the people said, Amen. Amen.
The sun is out and we are in Tennessee. These guys on the hooligan bikes are ripping it up. Track is as great as it possibly could be with this situation. Super stoked. Time to get some leathers on, get this thing ready to do some laps on the track. Thank you guys for hanging out so far. If you've loved the video, what you've seen so far, you gotta hang out to see what's next. See where we place. Will we be first? Will we be second? Will we not finish? What will happen? I want you to jump down in the comments and let us know what has been the highlight of this video for you guys so far. With that, once again, I just want to thank my sponsors, Lowbrow Customs and Odin Manufacturing, for sponsoring us here at this event. Go check out Lowbrow Customs for any of the custom parts you might need for your motorcycle. Go check out Odin Manufacturing for all of the cool motorcycle gloves, clothing, all the cool stuff that they have over there. Thanks to those guys. Now, let's get suited up and race.
It's race time!
Yes! at Sons of Speed 10 Jam. We got a winner right here in the circle. Well, I have to say, not only are you a winner, you're a winner, you're a winner, you're a winner, I'm a loser, but we all made it. We're all winners because we made it here. And just having a great time. If you ever get the opportunity to head down to Tennessee or over to New Smyrna or anywhere that the Sons of Speed are racing, make sure you make it out there, check it out. It's always a good time, right guys?
Be there, be square.
And word on the street is we're gonna have some moonshine, right?
Absolutely.
So here we are, Mr. Michael Lang, winner of actually two classes, right? Two classes. What classes did you take home today?
The Hot 61 in the 4-track class and the Hot 45s in the tank shift class.
Dude, and you were ripping. Like, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, if I could have half of the cojones that this guy has, I would be doing okay. But man, Michael, thank you for letting me be a part of what you do. You inspire me to go faster, to be safer, and to do things that I never thought I could ever possibly do. So, well, thank you so much.
It's really a family, you know, and we help each other and encourage each other.
Okay.
And pull each other along.
Well, if I can ever help you with some British motorcycles, I will help you out.
All right, sounds like a plan. All right, man.
And you can help me with all the Harley stuff.
Okay.
All right, that's good. All right, guys, check out Michael Lang. Where do they find you on Instagram?
Michael Lang, 1877.
1877. Check him out, guys. Well, folks, there you have it. Sons of Speed Tennessee Jam. What a blast. Such an honor to be here, be a part of it. Before we wrap up this video, I just want to let you guys know that we do have merch. We do have racing shirts. We got all kinds of t-shirts, hats, stickers, motorcycle parts, all kinds of cool stuff on the website. Make sure you jump over to weemsmotorco.com. Grab some swag before it's all gone, because I guarantee you it's going to sell quick. With that, thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. If you are new around here, jump down and hit that subscribe button. If you really like the video, hit that thumbs up, turn those notifications on, and let everyone know what's going on right here at Weems Motor Co. Peace.